Hi everyone, I'm Heidi.
I'm Savannah.
And we are here to do a craft today. So why don't you tell us what we're doing, Savannah?
Alright, I'll give you guys a little bit of hints before I tell you guys. So it requires Elmer's Glue. You can use glitter glue or regular glue. And it requires popsicle sticks, teaspoons, and baking soda, and
Contact solution.
contact solution. And this is what they call an activator for this craft. So what we're going to be making, if you guess, slime!
Yay!
So you can get this contact solution at
Like Walmart or your local drugstore.
yeah, or you can get it at a craft store.
I think I might have even seen some of these at the Dollar Tree. And because you're not using it for your eyes, and you're just using it for crafts, I think that would also be fine. So we are going to use some of this contact solution and glue and stuff, as Savannah said, to make
Slime!
Okay.
And we're going to take you through the steps to make it.
So let's pick out our color. We have a lot of pink, it seems like.
Yeah.
We have probably half a bottle of black too.
Yeah.
Should
And they make this really cool black. And it's really cool because it reminds me of Galaxy. And it's really cool.
Now I've seen at Halloween time they also have like glow in the dark slime, not slime, but glow in the dark glue, and that would probably be pretty fun to try, but we haven't tried that yet, so maybe this year.
Yeah.
So which color for today?
I think we should do pink, black, and gold.
Well, let's just pick one for right now. We can do more later. But which one should we start with?
Pink.
Let's do pink. All right.
There's also one on here, so we need
You
to
want to
finish
use the
this
one that's open?
Yeah, we need to finish
Okay.
this one before we open it up.
You want me to get the lid for you?
Please.
Now, because we're using so much of the glue and it's not just like using dot, not a lot, we're taking the lid off, and that way we can just kind of pour it directly. You may just need to use this one. We'll come back to that one. Here. That one's going to take a long time. Well, maybe not. Here's this one if you change your mind
Okay.
and need more.
So we kind of just eye it. It's probably not helpful for you guys, but we kind of just eye it. And you eye it until you see, because how much glue you put in there is gonna depend on how big your slime is.
So if you want a small amount of slime, you're going to just put a small amount of glue. If you want a larger amount of slime, you're going to use obviously a larger amount of glue. So here, let's put that to the side. We'll finish using this bottle later. Add some more. And then we'll show the camera so that everybody can see about how much we use to begin with. Because you want enough to be able to play with it and to do stuff with it, but that's enough, you think?
Yeah, I think that's enough.
Okay. So if you can see, that's about how much we use.
Yeah.
This just makes a small amount. Now what we're going to use is a craft stick to mix our slime with.
Yes. And we like to use popsicle sticks. You could just use spoons, but we recommend not getting these because these snap really easily. And you can see they're very, very thin. You can see through them.
I think we got these at the dollar store. So these, they have snapped when we've used them, so we don't recommend these. If you're going to use a spoon like this,
Use
maybe
a wooden.
Yeah, a wooden spoon would be better.
So
So
we like using popsicle sticks because it's more crafty and these are really good, strong enough that they don't snap really easily.
Right.
These haven't ever snapped on us, I don't think.
So let's go ahead and add the baking soda. We're just going to add about 1/4 teaspoon to this because it's just
Yeah.
a small amount of glue, and we can always add more glue if we need it.
Yeah.
You got it?
And this is a fairly new one, so
New one what?
new package. You want to be careful with it to not spill it, but it's new. So that's about 1/4 teaspoon. We normally just eye it, but we thought this would be easier for you guys. So we just use regular Arm & Hammer because this is good for baking. It makes it thick for slime and crafts. So we recommend using Arm & Hammer, but you can use any other baking soda that's in your house, or you can buy it just in the baking aisle. We like to do a lot of baking, so we buy that fairly often. So now we're going to add this. We kind of just eye it like how you said.
This is the
3
activator.
squirts is usually enough. And then you just mix it in with your popsicle stick. And if you can see that, I don't know if you can.
You probably won't be able to see until you gotta turn it up over this way. There you go.
You just mix it like that and keep on mixing it all together until it actually starts looking like a spider web, kind of. Because when you mix it,
And as you're mixing, it'll go from this gooey gel-like consistency to be more, to be a thicker substance. And you'll see as you stir it, it gets more difficult to stir. And then eventually you have to manipulate it with your hands and get it all worked in, and then it becomes slimy.
oh, so we have sequins here, which I think we're going to be adding to our slime. I think I want a little bit more slime.
More slime, yeah. I was wondering because you didn't seem to put too much glue in there.
Yeah, I thought it would be enough. Maybe not.
Yeah, you can add more.
And even if you want more, just add more glue.
And you can always this slime is very forgiving. If it's not runny enough, you can just add a little bit more glue. If it's not thick enough, then you can add a little bit more baking soda, a little bit more activator, and then you should be able to
it's
make
too
it.
much runny. I need more baking soda.
Too runny?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. See the way it is right now. You just have to keep mixing it.
I don't even
I think this needs
enough.
a little bit more activator is what you need because you have enough baking soda in there. So just put more activator in there.
An activator, what activator is used for in the contact solution, it makes it stick together so it doesn't really rip apart if you add too much baking soda. But it makes it so it's actually slime. But I think once it starts sticking together and it looks like a spider web and it gets hard to mix it with your mixing, whatever you're mixing it with, like a wooden spoon or a popsicle stick, like how we are using it, then you just start mixing it with your hands. This is the messy part, which is why don't do it on any furniture. Use a craft table.
Which is what we're using. We have used our regular kitchen table, and cleanup's really not that bad with this, but we prefer using the craft table just because if you were to let some glue dry on there, it's a lot easier to scrape it off the craft table than your kitchen wooden table.
Yeah, and we're in the basement. It's not hot today like how it was yesterday.
Yesterday was miserable, but it felt great down here.
Yeah. We made slime early yesterday, I should say. But
You need more activator?
yeah, please. And see how it's really stretchy? You don't want it to be that stretchy, so you just add more activator. And it's okay if you get it on your hands, because slime already has activator in it when you make it, so it really doesn't matter. But don't eat this. There is recipes for edible slime, but this is not one of them. So don't eat this.
No.
Don't put it on your face. Please don't. Because
And make sure you wash your hands when you're done playing with it.
yeah.
Oh, another thing is to make sure that when you're playing with it, play with it in an area that if you were to drop it, you're not dropping it on carpet.
Or wood. Well, wood is fine, but you just need
You
to
want
make
it to be
sure.
able to come up off the floor and the carpet.
Yeah. So once it stops really sticking to you and it sticks to itself, just unstick it from your hands with the slime, and then it'll be ready to play with. It's not quite there yet, but it's almost there. That's why I'm doing that right now. And once you do that, like I said, it'll be ready to play with. So this is a comparison. You can see it's about the same.
Oh, the same color. It's just a little bit lighter because you've added that cornstarch, so it has that
Baking
white
soda.
base. Oh, I'm sorry, not cornstarch, baking soda. You're right, thank you. So that way it has the baking soda in there and it just lightens it up a little bit.
Yeah.
That's how we made slime today, and if you want us to make any other different types of slime, let us know in the comments. If there's something that you'd like to see, let us know. Otherwise, we'll see you on the next video.
Yep.
Peace.
Peace.